Ahmad, we're doing a video blog for our World Bipolar Day International blog series. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Um, I'm an assistant professor of abnormal psychology in King Saud University, Saudi Arabia, Department of Psychology. Obtained my PhD from the Spectrum Center at Lancaster University of the UK, which was around the psychology of bipolar disorder. So I studied the cross-cultural applicability of several um, theories of high risk for bipolar disorder, to what extent we can use them actually cross culturally, and the findings were generally very promising.
A couple of days ago, you got on a 26-hour flight from Saudi Arabia to
True.
come to a very wet Vancouver in Canada to join the Crest BD for World Bipolar Day. What brought you all that way?
Well, this is World Bipolar Day is actually an opportunity to exchange knowledge, to know something about what's going on, new research, new exciting discoveries around this area. And I think Crest is the place for one to be if they want if the one really wanted to know something new and excited about it. Um, I'm really taken by the research done here. In particular, I would mention the studies on the quality of life for people diagnosed with bipolar and the self-management approach done here.
I know you've been working hard in your own country to help people live well with bipolar disorder. Tell us a bit more about what you've been doing.
Well, since I got my PhD and returned back home, so my mission was to let people know that bipolar disorder isn't really an excuse for them to stop living. So people can really return to their life and lead a very successful life despite having some, if I may say, residual symptoms. Recovery doesn't necessarily mean that the absence of symptoms, so they can return to their life, uh, their jobs, and lead, as I said, a very successful one, even though they still have the diagnosis. Um, I've been actually trying to have this message across and on some social media platforms, specifically Twitter, Facebook, um, and with the help of some of my colleagues and some service users, we run a self-help group on Twitter entitled Bipolar Disorder, and we now have more than 100 participants. All of them are diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and we found it really helpful for them to exchange knowledge, kind of normalizing their everyday experiences, helping each other, leading a good life, exchanging experiences, etc. Plus, of course, presenting uh, oral and poster presentations in local conferences, focusing on the psychology of bipolar disorder, trying to fight somehow the stigma uh, around it, um, enlightening, if I may say, the mental health professionals about the truly exciting psychological approaches, psychosocial approaches in general of bipolar disorder. Um, and yeah, that's I think, yeah.
What do you think might come of this trip to visit Crest BD? What collaborations might happen as a result of it?
Well, so many things. Psychologically, it's very encouraging to see such very amazing work being done in reality. So it's not just a dream; it's a dream coming true. To be honest, I'm hoping to transfer some of the findings of the crest into Saudi. In particular, maybe we'll try to translate the quality of life questionnaire to Arabic and see how it can be applied to that population, how it will be received by both the clinicians and service users. Um, of course, this will involve looking at the psychometrics of that questionnaire. First of all, examining to what extent is the phenomena quality of life is being sufficiently covered in that measure, hopefully we can just encourage clinicians actually and mental health providers in general to use it. Uh, this might really brings us to the recovery based approach to management of bipolar disorder. The same will be done with the self management studies done in the CREST. Um, that's just to name a few of the collaborations uh, possible. Yeah.
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
Welcome to Canada. We're excited for the work ahead together.
Okay. Me too.